Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. 81 games down, only one left to go. Shaq, I got to tell you, feels like the regular season flew by. What's your takeaway?
You know, I feel like the game changes every year, Ernie. More athleticism, more three-point shooting, high-motion offenses are in fashion right now.
You know what? It's been a great season, guys. You know, some incredible plays. But now we start the playoffs, and that's what I'm talking about, baby. This is where the rubber hits the road in terms of promising becoming reality.
Oh, that's so well put. I cannot wait. Let's go to Kevin Harlan. He's courtside.
At the small forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 13, Marcus Morris. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 23, Asa Ilyasova. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton. From Oak Hill Academy in Virginia, this guard stands 6'1", the Pistons 7, Brandon Jennings. Numero 0, the center at 6'11" out of UConn, having big fun around the rim. This is Andre Drummond.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit.
And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers.
This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love and Verjao are up front. Q out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the 3. Irving against Jennings, and Middleton kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
He used that pick to get in close.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Outside Irving. Verjao setting the pick for Irving. Smith outside. Love with the screen on Morris. Smith drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond. In the corner, Middleton with it. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
And frankly, I mean, that was sloppy play on the other side's part, but not all of it. They put the screws to him, that's for sure.
Here is Jennings, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his first bucket in this one. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving against Jennings. Irving kicks to Smith. And it's Smith again missing. The Pistons lead it. Middleton dishes to Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Clock at 4. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Jennings can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
And Middleton kicks to Morris. Drummond sets the screen for Morris. Back to Middleton. To the wing on the left. Here's Jennings. Here's Ilyasova. Almost, but it rolls out.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Moon, covered by Morris. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
The Pistons trailing. Now Jennings. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Drummond a screen. Middleton outside.
Late on that pass, huh?
Passes it to Drummond. 9 feet out. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Drummond's got 6. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Moon, defended by Middleton. Smith for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Middleton the pass to Jennings. Ilyasova a screen on Irving. Here's Jennings. Ilyasova dishes to Drummond. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And Moon slams it home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Middleton following the score by Cleveland. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Irving kicks to Love. Rebounded by the Pistons. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Jennings. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Middleton. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Irving. 26 points for him last game against Orlando. And he gets it to go. Love's got his first basket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Q. 4th in assists, 5th in scoring, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Kyrie Irving. Pistons trail by 6. Middleton outside. Outside Jennings. They set the screen. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Detroit. Jody Meeks comes in for Chris Middleton. And Cleveland also making a change. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for J.R. Smith. Here's Moon. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists. Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Outside Jennings. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Moon. He's got 9. The drive by Love. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Moon with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 3. Morris passes to Johnson. Here's Horsley. Moon pulls it in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Moon with it. He's guarded by Jennings. Moon dishes to Love. Johnson with some nice D. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Moon, and it's blocked by Moon. It's a pick by Love, and the pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from 18. Cleveland gets it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Freak, 3rd.
Man, this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Shumpert penetrating. The shot will not go. And Detroit the other way now. And here's Meeks. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's Jennings. Here's Horsley. And it's blocked by Moon. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. Shumpert's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Jennings. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The turnaround. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here's Shumpert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Jennings against Thompson from 13. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Lee.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Here's Moon following the basket by Brandon Jennings. 3 on the clock. Dinwiddie kicks to Moon.
Oh, wow.
And the 3 off target. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. And it's blocked by Moon.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Moon's got 12 points in the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson the screen. Jennings kicks to Lee. The 3. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 5 assists in the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their
almost like a soccer atmosphere. I don't know if you've been to a soccer.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so...
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6 on the court for Cleveland. Moon, he's in at the point. Kevin Love out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic did some really solid work on the floor. He ended with 16 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. His output helped his team stay hot as they have been playing some great team ball of late.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Outside Jennings. From 13, Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Moon kicks to Dinwiddie. It's a pick by Love. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Another trip to the stripe for them, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's a pick by Love. Pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks to Shumpert for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Moon. He's got 12. Pass to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jennings against Love. Morris right side. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Meeks can't hit. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Moon can't hit. Pistons trail by 4.
Why did he have to run
Jennings passes to Morris. Off target with his 3. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Moon with the buckets.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Johnson the screen. Now here's Jennings. Defense right on him. Johnson up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Here's Moon. He's guarded by Meeks. There's the pick. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're getting the ball inside. I mean, they're playing smash-mouth basketball right now. And you got to think it's going to create some foul opportunities for him.
Thompson, he's checked in for McDermott. For Cleveland, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Johnson the screen. Jennings dishes to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Horsley, well-placed jumper from the free throw line. He's got 9.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Johnson the screen. It's Jennings with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. He's got 11.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Moon, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
They grab their own miss. Love. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead. Deep 2 from Jennings. Again, Jennings missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Love wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Moon. Thompson for the triple. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cleveland ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge. And 18.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really an extraordinary game for Q. 16 points, and he has sent a bunch in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. They've got Drummond. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jennings, and it's Middleton in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Verajao setting the pick for Irving. Takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Verajao's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's Jennings with the drive. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And Moon slams it home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Verajao grabs the board.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Morris, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Cleveland leading by 16. He kicks to Verajao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And Middleton kicks to Jennings. There's the screen. They double him with Irving. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thanks. For Detroit, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Here's Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Pistons trailed by 19. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Irving against Jennings. Out to the wing. From deep, Ilyasova. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 9 assists now tonight. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Irving drives in and stolen by Ilyasova. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Morris with the ball.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Middleton the pass to Jennings. Back to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Picked by Varejao. Here's Love. Second shot opportunity, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. No good on the free throw. Lee's checked in for Morris. So he comes up empty at the line. Pistons trail by 12. Left side, Jennings to the paint. Here's Ilyasova, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Ersan Ilyasova, he has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And Moon kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking for 3. Smith. No luck. And it's Detroit the other way. Jennings with the ball. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Cleveland foul. Kevin Love. That's his 3rd personal.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Feeds it to Drummond. And it's blocked. Now Moon. He's got 18. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by Drummond. Jennings against Irving. Ilyasova dishes to Drummond. Jennings kicks to Lee. Drummond passes to Jennings. Drummond a screen. It's Jennings with the drive. That's good. Jennings has got 6 points.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And Cleveland making a change here, and Jennings drops them both. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Moon. Detroit making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The feed to Moon. Love against Johnson. Love kicks to Moon. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Thompson with the rebound.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Picked by Lee. The dish to Jennings. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Middleton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in. Next to Meeks. Back to Middleton. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Moon. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Dishes to Meeks. There's the screen. Johnson up top. High post shot. Love grabs the board. Love's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pistons trail by 16. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Q, and it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Irving kicks to Moon, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pistons shooting at 48% from the floor, looking good. Drummond with a screen on Irving. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Ilyasova. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ilyasova's got 4 this quarter.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Pick by Verja. J.R. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Meeks dishes to Drummond. Morris passes to Jennings. Shoots it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Verja can't hit. Pistons trail by 16. To the inside. From deep, Ilyasova. Here's Drummond. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And, Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jennings kicks to Morris. Drummond a screen. Morris passes to Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. Over to the wing. Deep 2 from Jennings. That one wide left.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ilyasova. The shot is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Moon dishes to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Irving kicks to Verja. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Drummond throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Verja comes with the double team. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the... from Brandon Jennings.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And here's Irving. Moon passes to Verajao. On the wing, Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Jody Meeks. Thompson comes with the double team. Ilyasova, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I care about a foul. These guys are going to come back on us.
Is for the second team.
That free throw good from Ilyasova.
Doesn't matter, we already got the number one spot.
The Cavaliers leading by 15.
They're scared.
Thompson, a screen on Jennings. Irving dishes to Moon. And it's sent back by Drummond. Smith, no luck. For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Jennings with the ball. Now defended by Moon. They get it again, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
The drive by Jennings. Here's Ilyasova. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that, too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Ilyasova. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Irving kicks to Varejao for three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Moon with it. Varejao with a screen on Morris. Goes up off the pick. It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
You got a goaltender?
Here's Jennings. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
The screen from Thompson. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Irving double team. That's tipped. Now here's Jennings. He dishes it to Middleton. Drummond with a screen on Smith. It's back to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Moon passes to Irving. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Down low, here's Drummond. Nice D from Varejao.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 13 points for Love.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Drummond with a screen on Irving. Varejao comes with the double team. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's now 26 points here for Drummond. Cleveland leading by 19.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Now Moon. For three, Smith. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Drummond a screen, and here's Jennings outside. The offensive rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Smith looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Moon. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's good. Irving's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And it's Drummond missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Moon dishes to Irving. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 22.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. And the wide open shot from Morris. It's good from long range.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Moon. Love outside. Picked by Varejao. Passes it to Moon. Launches it. That's in there. Love with the assist. 27 points for Freak.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Drummond having a terrific game. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's piling up the rejection to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
He's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Moon, and the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 20-5 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Q. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. He's really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from... And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been...
Three blocks. I thought I had like 5. Wasn't as hot as shit as I thought. Win the MVP. How many points I get for that?